The most exciting thing going on right now in the digital monetary world is Lightning. Lightning is a layer 2 open protocol for moving Bitcoin transactions in a split second for a fraction of a penny. In essence, Lightning is money over IP. And if you think about the world as it changed after TCP/IP and moving data over IP and then voice over IP, Lightning promises to allow millions of companies to provide transactions in real time with billions of consumers. MicroStrategy is actually developing MicroStrategy Lightning, our own enterprise Lightning offering. And we're going to allow CMOs to offer Lightning rewards or Bitcoin rewards, like a universal frequent flyer program, to hundreds of thousands or millions of their customers, all of their employees, all of their prospects at the speed of light off of a website. And so we're very enthusiastic about that.
In his recent interview, Michael Saylor shared his company's plan to launch a Bitcoin Lightning enterprise software. MicroStrategy's Lightning would allow businesses to reward their customers at the speed of light. Before going further in this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more recent updates. In his interview, Michael said the most exciting thing in the digital monetary world is Lightning. The Lightning Network is a second-layer network which allows people to make Bitcoin transactions, big or small, relatively quickly and cheaply via certain crypto wallets. The American said MicroStrategy aims to spread the Lightning Network applications in the first quarter of 2023, believing it could target millions. Despite the prolonged bear market, MicroStrategy recently doubled down on its Bitcoin agenda, buying additional 2,501 Bitcoin. The company's stash increased to 132,251 Bitcoin. Saylor has been unwavering in his support for Bitcoin, and he is of the opinion that people in other parts of the world are more aware of the potential applications of the digital commodity. Saylor made it abundantly clear that he is committed to the widespread use of Bitcoin and to connecting the world in a new way with his decision to work on the development of the Lightning Network software.
Strategy is a way to invest in the digital transformation of money, and we're a gateway to the macro and crypto economy, allowing investors to either go short, go long, or trade the volatility. So our strategy is to buy and hold Bitcoin, and the key for us is to be consistent, transparent, and responsible in pursuit of that strategy, and we're unique in that regard. Well, we're always considering ways that we can take advantage of this multi-billion-dollar asset, and as you know, there's volatility and there's some unique tax treatment. So in that case, we were able to generate like a $34 million tax loss, and we were able to carry it back against taxable gains. You know, we look forward and from time to time we may see opportunities, but we're fairly prudent and responsible in considering those things. Ultimately, the big idea here is that money is technology that allows us to transfer economic energy through time and space. And we're seeing and living through a digital transformation of money. Everybody wants to move assets at the speed of light, friction-free, 24/7, 365. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin strategy is just a way to invest in that. And the enthusiasm over Bitcoin is really billions of people on the planet that want to move their money faster and more frequently. And they're chafing at the restrictions of the 20th century analog finance economy.
Despite software giant MicroStrategy's posting another loss yesterday, many long-term shareholders still have reason to be happy as the company's stock has doubled so far this year. The price of the Bitcoin hoarding company's stock is currently priced at $285.45, up 96.8% since the start of January. In the past 5 days, shares are up 11.83%. Yesterday, MicroStrategy posted its 8th consecutive quarterly loss. This time, its net loss was $249.7 million, or $21.93 a share, in the fourth quarter of 2022. But MicroStrategy co-founder and chairman Michael Saylor doesn't seem fazed. The business executive and mastermind behind the company's Bitcoin accumulation said in an interview with CNBC that the company would continue snapping up the digital asset. MicroStrategy Chief Financial Officer Andrew Kang said in the company's SEC filing yesterday that the firm's conviction in acquiring, holding, and growing our Bitcoin position for the long term remains unchanged.
You know, the banking system is not working for you. Right, Bitcoin and Lightning is a monetary system that works for the entire world and never gets turned off. Well, his criticisms of crypto aren't totally off. There are 10,000 crypto tokens which are gambling, and I sympathize with him on that matter. But Charlie and the other critics, they're members of the Western elite, and they're continually prodded for an opinion on Bitcoin, and they haven't had the time to study it. If he was a business leader in South America or Africa or Asia, and he spent 100 hours studying the problem, he would be more bullish on Bitcoin than I am. Lebanon, Argentina, Sri Lanka, Nigeria, Venezuela, they all illustrate the plight of the common man, and there's no solution better than Bitcoin. So I really think that, the Western elites, they haven't had the time to study it, but I've never really met someone with an incentive living in the rest of the world that spent some time to think about it that wasn't enthusiastic about Bitcoin.
According to Saylor, Munger and other crypto critics would have appreciated this asset class if they had spent time studying the Bitcoin. Saylor's comment is coming on the heels of Charlie Munger's recent article on why the U.S. government should ban crypto. As according to Munger, crypto is not a Bitcoin, but a gambling contract. Previously, Munger described crypto as a rat poison and a bad combo of fraud and delusion. The MicroStrategy chairman is obviously still bullish on Bitcoin's growth irrespective of the opinion of legacy billionaires like Munger. In addition, his comments highlight his attention to the global nature of Bitcoin and its ability to enable those who are not yet financially connected as the West is. Saylor has been persistent in his support for Bitcoin, and he believes that other regions around the world are more aware of the potential of the digital asset. With his commitment to developing Lightning Enterprise software, Saylor is making clear his dedication to the adoption of Bitcoin and to connecting the world in a new way.
The crypto meltdown was, it's painful in the short term, but it's necessary over the long term for the industry to grow up. This industry has some good ideas, like digital currencies and assets moving at the speed of light that are unstoppable, and a digital commodity that can't be debased. And it also has a lot of entrepreneurs that implemented those good ideas in an irresponsible fashion. What it needs is adult supervision. It needs the Goldman Sachs and the Morgan Stanleys and the BlackRocks to come in the industry. It needs clear guidelines from Congress. It needs clear rules of the road from the SEC. The crypto meltdown has punctuated the problem, has educated everybody on it, but also it's underscored the idea that it's time for the world to provide a constructive, transparent framework for digital assets so that we can move the financial system out of the 20th century into the 21st century.
MicroStrategy co-founder Michael Saylor is still bullish on Bitcoin as a digital safe haven for investors, even though his company suffered losses of nearly $1.3 billion on paper from holding the cryptocurrency last year. MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor says the crypto scandals and bankruptcies of 2022 will benefit Bitcoin in the long run. In a new fourth quarter MicroStrategy earnings call, the Bitcoin bull predicts a more rational approach to projects and enterprises in the crypto space in the aftermath of the many failures last year, including the FTX implosion. But Saylor said he still has faith in Bitcoin as a so-called safe haven, which means he believes it's an asset where investors can park their cash during times of high volatility. What are your thoughts on Michael Saylor's lightning concept regarding cryptocurrencies in 2023? Let us know in the comments section below. If you like this content, give this video a big thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel.